Okay, ahoy everyone! It's Jeff, aka Godless Scummer. I'm being a little sad today. I just thought I got nothing better to do. And I come on and I'm gonna do a watch along live stream with the England game, which is gonna be kicking off in about 3 or 4 minutes. England versus Germany. Round of 16. Yeah, so there's just the knockout stages of the 2020 European Championships. Yes, you did hear me right. The 2020. This is the tournament that was supposed to take place last year. It didn't for fairly obvious reasons. So we got so at the moment we got the national anthems. We got Deutschland über alles, and we're going to have God Save the Queen, which is people know I'm not a massive fan of God Save the Queen or anything like that. But I'll just say this: as bad as it is, it's as bad as God Save the Queen is. It's better rather that than that fucking One Britain, One Nation fucking song, or whatever the fuck was going on last week. So and to be honest, Dave. Yeah, that is my prediction for the day. Actually, I suppose you probably find I'm probably going to be rooting for England a bit more, but my prediction is Germany because Germany fucking always beat us near enough anyway. Historically, I think I don't know. It's like Germany won sort of like 15, England and won 13. But like at one time, though, like you go back years and years ago. Germany never used to beat England, but now the boot is very much on the other foot there, or Das boot is on the other foot, I should say. That's a bad pun. Let's not make too many fucking bad German puns during this. So okay, here we've got a lineup for England. You've got Jordan Pickford in goal, John Stones, Harry Maguire, Kyle Walker, Shaw, Luke Shaw, Declan Rice, Phillips, and we've got Sterling, Kane, Saka up front. Oh, Sammy Trippier is back in the side. Okay. See, Jack Grealish, I swear to fucking Christ, they should be starting him. He's dropped Phil Foden, no. Oh, look at it. I haven't quite seen his German lineup yet, actually. I've seen the England lineup, but I haven't seen the German lineup. So you might hear a little bit of noise in a minute because I will unmute the commentary on the screen, but I'll turn it down a bit. So Rüdiger, Hummels, I'm probably Gusens, Kroos, Goretzka, Kimmich, Müller, Werner, and Havertz. Neuer, that's the name of the goalkeeper. Neuer. I'm going to probably, apologies to anyone who is German, I am probably butchering these fucking names. Dave, yeah, pretty much, because England penalties and Germany don't mix. Well, they do if you're German. They do if you're German. All right, so I like to have the sound on a little bit, but so I'm going to turn it down a bit though, because I don't want it overwhelming the whole stream here. So hopefully it'll just be nothing more than a little bit of background noise that you might pick up in my microphone or may not. So, okay. So it's all the big moment before the kickoff. Okay, and they're taking. Oh, good. They're good. I'll applaud that. They're both sides are taking a knee. And fuck anyone in the stadium who is booing that. Fuck the lot of you. Okay, Germany kicked off. They're playing from right to left. They're in an all black kit. England are all in an all white kit. So Germany going left to right, England right to left. So It's on BBC if you're in the UK. I don't have a clue what this might be broadcast on if you're in the United States or anywhere else. I wouldn't have a fucking clue. There's a shit ball forward by England, which... hey, Doc. Good to see you. Now, yesterday we were quite... if you are a football fan, you're quite lucky because we had two absolutely fucking classic games of football, absolutely brilliant games of football. First of all, between Spain and Croatia, which Spain won 5-3 after extra time. Then you had France versus Switzerland, and which Switzerland won on penalties after it finished 3-3 at the end of extra time. It's on ESPN in America, is it? Okay. Thanks, Will. So England got a free kick. Luke Shaw, another player I wish Southampton had not sold, but what can you do? Someone like Manchester United offers you a lot of money for him. But England have been, I got to be honest though, it's weird that I'm streaming this one live when you've had these two classics, because England have been not the most entertaining side to watch in this tournament at all so far. They won 1-0 against Croatia in their first game. They drew 0-0 with Scotland in fact, I think Scotland were unlucky not to win. And they got another 1-0 victory over the Czech Republic. So I suppose the one good thing at England is they haven't been conceding goals, but they haven't come up against anybody like Germany yet. Germany lost their opening game with France, but I think they've been pretty good since then. So Germany finished runner-up. Oh, Germany got a corner. So a decent ball in there. I'm sure Pickford could have fucking got that. I don't know. I think he probably could have caught that. But I think Kyle Walker did the right thing, though. Yeah, it was. It was, Will. And, I mean, you never, ever write Germany off. You really can't. 3 minutes, 20 seconds into the game there, Dave. England, okay. Germany coming forward again. So again, there's a lot of little tapping around football there. And they're booing the Germans. They've had a shot, but that was always they've had a shot, but that was always fucking pretty easy. Oh, no, I thought I saw England play around ball that then, but maybe I'm imagining things. They'd have been in fucking trouble if that was. So, this is the sort of thing I'm a little worried that we're going to get too much tapping around the back. But oh look, that was shit. England give the ball away like that, they're going to get fucking mullered in this game. It's all a bit flat at the moment. I mean, they built this up as being like a massive, massive rivalry. The thing is, I don't think it is so much on the German end. I think it's mainly all fucking England. course, the goal in the 1966 World Cup final will always get brought up, and I'm going to take the German side on that one. The third England goal we won in extra time. I do not think I'm with the Germans on that one. I don't think the ball crossed the fucking line, and it clearly didn't. There's the thing, Will. You get up early to watch this, and I bet that now you'd have done this will be a crap game. As I said, we had two absolute fucking classics yesterday, and like a massive upset, Switzerland knocking out France, and no one predicted that. It's only 5 minutes in, but thus far, Germany have been a better team. No two way about that. So, I guess Wembley's about half full, maybe. I don't know. They said it's only about 20,000 there or so, which I don't know. Which would make it about a quarter full if there's only 20,000 there. So I think Wembley holds about 80 and 90,000. So, and Jesus Christ! It's hitting hope from at least these. It was hitting hope. Sorry, I disagree with the commentator there. I don't think that was intentional. Oh my God! No, well, I'll tell you what. England keep. Oh, so who's he booked? England player. But look. Yeah, it was a fucking foul. I'll tell you what, England, if they keep playing like that, not only they're going to lose, they're going to lose fucking badly if they keep give bullshit like this. The guy got straight through the middle there. So it's Declan Rice who's got a yellow card. He should, and fair, it was a yellow. He should have been fucking booked for that. Germany got a free kick right outside, right on the edge of the penalty area. I think this is dangerous for England. I really think so. Should put the graphic up at the moment. Pretty sure that pretty soon that's going to say 1-0 to Germany. I'm sure. I don't know how much of a sports guy you are, though, Doc. This is the thing. I think myself and Will there are probably rarities in the community. We actually quite enjoy sports because most people couldn't give a flying fuck one way or another. We seem to know. So, okay, still waiting for this Germany free kick. Okay, hit the wall. But they haven't cleared it yet. Oh. Throw in for Germany, but right at the edge of the. So really, though, it's thrown for Germany, but it's right sort of the edge of the England penalty area. Going back. I can't. I wish I was any good at commentary because I used to love listening to football on the radio. It was really, I think, yes, that's quite a skill to fucking commentate on this on the radio and make it good. Okay. England's got it. England's getting it away, but not for long. Okay. This is England, like, are not getting more than 2 passes in a fucking row at the moment.
They also look at where their wing backs are. They get into great positions. You know, you've got Kimmich here right up against Luke Shaw. Goosen's on the other side.
Well, I tell you, I think England are going to have to sort this themselves out here if they want any chance at this game, because it's still 0-0 right now. But Germany had just been 10 minutes into this, just over 10 minutes in this game. Germany have been a better team by a mile thus far. England are barely touching the ball, and like Germany are stringing like sequences of 8 and 9 passes together. And they're still okay, well, they got away with that one, but Joachim Low on TV, the German coach. Sorry, I just need to go off screen a second. It's not been like a riveting 10 minutes, 15 minutes so far, is it? But still early days yet, though. So, but like I said, after the to be honest, I think any game is going to struggle to live up to what we saw last night, because those were Spain and Croatia, then Switzerland and France. Both those games were epic. England got a chance to get a few. What is this? England trying to get a few passes together now. They need to really get a little bit of spell of possession, because Saka. Saka, has they got England got a free kick or not here? So Saka, he turns around. Yeah, it's England got a free kick. It's right out on the edge, so it's near enough. It's almost like a corner kick, effectively, but it's like a free kick right out on the edge. Harry Maguire is up. Decent. Oh, was half decent ball in, but Germany got it clear for the net. Yeah, so England have gone all the way back to Pickford. So Saka. He's had a couple of decent. Saka's had a couple of decent touches for England now. So Luke Shaw looks like he's a bit bulky to me. Luke Shaw. People know I follow Southampton. Luke Shaw's another product of our youth academy. We've had some good ones come out of Southampton over the years. Luke Shaw, Theo Walcott, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, of course, Gareth Bale. We've had some great teams players come out of our youth system at Southampton. There's a couple, like Stuart Armstrong played for Scotland. I think he's comes from our youth system. So Saka. Okay. Oh, England's starting to wake up a little right now. I'll tell you what, Will, you might have got up early for this, but I get this feeling you're going to go back to sleep in a bit.
Stones.
Not been,
Sterling.
that's better for. Oh, that's better for England. Come on. Oh, whoa! Good shot by Raheem Sterling there. He just forced us. I just saying how dull this was, and all of a sudden, England had a shot at goal and forced a really good save out the keeper. It's curling shot. I'll say Raheem Sterling's been our well, so he's been the only player who's scored any goals for England in this tournament. So. Oh, okay. We just had a header at goal, but that was real. It was a real easy catch for the German keeper, though. Yeah, right idea. He just couldn't seem to get there. No, well, that's called field hockey. We actually do have that. Used to have to play field hockey at fucking school. I fucking hated it. See, I wasn't very good at playing football, though. So I was always a rugby player. I was a half decent forward. I was a half decent forward at rugby one time. So, okay. Yeah, good little spell, but Germany look like they're starting to take control again. So, England have got a break on now, though. Raheem Sterling. Who's up with him? Come on. Saka. Oh, that's unlucky. Thus far, that Saka's been best player on the pitch, an English player on the right side. He has been the best player. But Saka's the one player that actually on either side looks like he might make something happen, but really, if you're an England fan, you really kind of want to see Harry Kane sort of like, because he's been such a great, obviously great goal scorer for England, but he's been really, I don't know if he's come back off an injury or something, but he's just been really, you've barely seen him in this tournament. He's just not done a thing. Not even sure if he's had a shot in the whole tournament, and he's supposed to be our like big goal source of our goals, And he was a top scorer, and of any player in the World Cup a couple of years ago. So, and he did that ball a bit better. Germany could have been through them, but I think he was holding back. The commentator said the German was holding back there because he was wanting to get himself into an onside position. Okay, England are building up a bit here. Well, it looks like England have sort of perked up a bit because the first 10 minutes they were, but silly offside there. He's an inch or two. It's close. But. It was good. England has started to wake up a little bit, but so so okay. Saka and Sterling are the two for England that look like they might do some. Oh, I'll say that Saka was just bundled off the ball there, but they look like the two players, and any team look like they might do something at the moment, but. The crowd have kind of perked up a bit here. I mean, this is being played at Wembley, so the crowd is pro-England. Hey, GSM. Oh, what was that? That was awful. Awful, England. Come on. Let's do. I've not quite figured out how this all works with this the seating arrangements in the stadium, because you seem to have some people who are very much socially distanced and then large clumps of people who are not. So I'm not quite sure how they do this. England have got a break on. Saka. Oh, he's. They can still get forward though. Okay. Oh. Okay, free kick to England. Goretzka brought down Saka. So it looks like, I think it's probably a little far out to have a shot here, I'd have thought, but they want to try and. Yeah, I don't get that either, Will. It's like I still, I wouldn't go to a goddamn football match at the moment. I really wouldn't. And this event is literally the first sports event that I think fans have been allowed back for. Over here, it's the Euros. I don't know. Actually, I think there might have been some. I think there might have been some fans in Wembley for the FA Cup final. So actually, yes, there was actually. There was fans in Wembley for the FA Cup final, but it's a bit better from England. A lot of German players behind the ball though, so I don't see how they're going to get through this lot. Oh, come on. That was. Yeah. Yes. England got a free kick. He was. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Germany have had a player booked. That was blatant. That was a blatant pull down as well. Kieran Trippier, Luke Shaw over opening the ball. So this is another one of those things where They might be able to get a good cross in or something. Right. It's a decent ball as well. Oh, that's corner kick. So I thought it was a decent ball in by Kieran Trippier. Actually, it's really weird though. They're trying to pick out like Raheem Sterling, who's off a cross, who's one of the smallest guys in the England team. Oh, England getting it forward again. Crossed in. Oh, that was a chance. That was a chance. He missed that, and he headed that well wide. Good little ball forward, Calvin Phillips. That he fluffed that header, but that was a chance, and really, he probably should have done better than that. In all honesty, you think you want to at least be testing the goalkeeper from there, really, but it's like he got under it, and he just sort of got his head under it rather than over it, sort of thing. It's a good little period there for England, but I'll keep saying this throughout this game, though. Never at any fucking point write off the Germans in football. Never at any fucking point. Maybe if we get 4-0 up or something, then you can write them off. But I don't see that happening. This is the thing you got to worry about. Germany, one of those teams that they could have been doing nothing for like 60, 70 minutes and they'll get a break on and score. They're just really, I definitely remember. You see you later, GSM. Yeah, I definitely remember the. I can definitely remember both Italia 90 and Euro 96, where Germany both times on penalties did England. Well, actually, technically, I think in 1990 it was still West Germany. I think. I don't know, was Germany reunited by 90? I can't remember, but I mean, technically, what was West Germany sort of has the lineage of German football. Like it's like East Germany's lineage with football was just hung up. I think it's understandable because West Germany were very, very successful at football. East Germany weren't. Oh. A lot of decent build-up play, but it's like that final ball in sort of a bit lacking, really, from both sides at the moment. Oh, well, that was a good ball though for Raheem Sterling. He needs someone up with him though. There's nobody there with him. He's cutting to and fro, and it gets it into the area. I actually got to say, this is. I mean, the first 10 minutes, England looked awful, but I'd say the last 20 minutes, I think this is about as good as I've seen England play in this tournament. Because they've not been, like I said, they've not been the greatest side to watch. They really haven't been. But this is about as good as I've seen them play. Yeah, I did this. I could say I did this really just more out of boredom today. Normally, I'd be watching this in a pub somewhere, but you will not get a seat anywhere in a fucking pub in the UK for this, and in England, any pub that has a television set, you will not get a seat in for this right today. Which normally wouldn't bother me because normally I'd stand up somewhere with him, a pint in me. Oh, Germany had a dangerous moment for England there. Yeah, he's come really good actually. Will Raheem Sterling used to really frustrate me when he played for England because he used to play really well, but he'd always I don't know if it's how to say it, he'd always leave it too late. It's like he'd always take one touch too many before having a shot or passing it when he really should have. And that he seems to have gotten out of that bad habit a lot more than that. But it was more he dangerous for England. Oh, good save, Pickford. So I mean, that's what I was just saying about Germany, how they can come out of nowhere. They just did there totally. It's brilliant through ball. Well, England, that's a couple of dangerous moment there for England. Yeah, I think as far as England are concerned, Sterling and Saka have been the best players thus far on the pitch. Luke Shaw does not seem to have that blinding pace I remember him having for Southampton at all. I mean, I know he's getting older, he's a bit older now, but he used to have like blinding pace up the left-hand side. Oh, one in for Harry Kane. Yeah, I really hope. I'd like to see. I get this feeling if Harry Kane could get a goal, he just would be up and running and he'd start scoring like. I suppose it's like any sort of like sports player who has a slump or something, and then they suddenly finally get that, score that point or whatever. And like I mean, like baseball, for example, you have a guy like your big home run hitter who goes like several months without hitting. He has a slump, but once he finally gets that fucking home run, he's off and running. Similar thing in football. I kind of feel that's what's Harry Kane. If he could just get that goal right now, I think he'd be up and running. Oh my word! They caught England out there. It was offside anyway, was it? Yeah, it was. It was offside, clearly. I don't know why they're not. The flag should be going up a lot bloody sooner. I don't know what it is in this tournament, but good save by Jordan Pickford a little while ago, though. So total attempts, 3 each, 2 on target each. 34 minutes. So it's good. England marginally had more possession. Hey, Esther. So I'm being sad and watching football and commentating on it, even though I'm not very good at it.
a new bunch, unburdened by times past. Starting to play like it at times in this half.
Well,
A bit more to come.
so England are trying to build up a bit now, but it's not. So this is what I hate. Is this okay? Oh, so they're passing it around the back line, but Germany were pressing them quite high there. So often, Germany weren't giving them any room to work. There was high pressing there. They weren't giving them much room to work.
Something he should keep doing as well.
So just having a little lull period in this game because it was sort of getting interesting for a while, and then Saka and Stir. Okay, England got another little chance to build something here. Okay, you got players in that box. Get it in the goddamn box now. Get it in the box. That's frustrating because they had England had 4 or 5 players in that box and no one fucking crossed it. Oh, that's better. Let's go on, get it in there. Oh, did he stop it? It's a throw in. It's throwing because England. I thought England had a corner maybe for a second there, but that was bad. Germany can get a break on here. We've gone well over halfway. Yeah. See, if England get knocked out today, we can, just all go back to calling people who have England flags out racists. That's a joke, by the way, people. Oh, Sterling had a. Oh yeah, Angelo. Watching football or soccer, as it's more known better in America, but I just actually going to clear something up about this. Actually, English people, you need to get. Oh, hold on, Germany got a break. Right, it's all right. Okay, I'm just going to say this. I was just going to say this, English football fans. I know we like to get on Americans calling it soccer, not football, but soccer is an abbreviation of 2 words, association football, and it kind of went, they took bits out of both of those words, called it soccer. It was a term that which was used way more in England at one time. It was quite often they call it soccer when they would football. Well, that sort of changed, I guess, in the 60s and 70s. So you probably might want to not give Americans too much stick about it, but friendly little rib now and then. But it's a valid word. I mean, and all the other derivatives of football, like American football, Aussie football, the meaning behind this it means a game. It's basically a game of a ball played on foot. It's you ever hit that ball, but
this season ends up with the golden boot and the most assists, playing exactly that way for Tottenham.
Angela, dude, no, dude, please don't come in and preach, mate. You're welcome to stay in the chat, but please don't come in here and start preaching. It isn't the fucking stream for it. I'm going to ask you nicely. You want to make yourself useful, pray for England to win or something, and then when Germany win, we know there's no God. But it's a valid definition of football, Dave. American football is a valid, it is a valid term. Rugby is a form of football, you know. I'm going to say, Will, as well. I'm just going to say to anyone, play nice in the chat, please. I'm just gonna ask. But just chill out, watch the sport. I'm just going to ask people, just chill out and be nice in the chat, please. Yeah, it's called rugby football, Dave. Hence the RFU and the RFL. It's like, a lot of public. There's you got to watch Eton football, which is like almost a weird hybrid between rugby and association football. England got a free kick here. Oh, again, see, Harry Kane just does not look sharp at all. Corner for England, though. Oh. Germany clear it, but they were saying, I'm pretty sure they said 20,000 on the earlier, but it looks like there's more than that in there. I mean, I'm not for a football match, but I've been to this stadium. She saw a AC/DC gig in there. But they're saying 20,000, which what would that make that? That would make it about, I don't know, a fifth full or something, or a quarter to a fifth full. Let me have a look. 90,000 this stadium holds. Okay. So I've actually been to the old Wembley Stadium as well, with the old there was the two sort of dome things which we used to call the Twin Towers of Wembley. But they knocked that down and they built this thing. This massive, great arch over it. I mean, the old stadium used to hold about 80,000. It's all a bit weird.
System Hansi Flick after this tournament.
I saw this is all a bit weird how this tournament's been, because normally I should point out normally one country hosts, or one, or sometimes two countries might joint host a Euros. Similar thing with a World Cup, but because of the COVID and everything. Oh, okay, Sterling got a break on there. Harry Kane. Oh, Harry Kane. Oh, that was a chance of the bloody half. Okay, so it's about to be half time here that Germany have got a break on. So they seem to always wait, even though we've gone way past. Okay, I think that's half time, is it? That's half time. Okay. 0-0, but I don't think it's been. It's not been a classic, but I don't think it's been. Oh, let's have a look here. They can't VAR this after the bell, can they? Because no, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a fair challenge. Fair challenge. Absolutely fair challenge. It's not been any goals, but I mean, it's not a classic, but I don't think it's been like dull either. It's been some half decent stuff at least. There's enough to keep me interested. Both teams had their chances in that first half there. So, yeah, I think so, Will. I think so. Well, as it is half time, I am going to take a break because I need to stretch myself a bit, and I'm going to take this opportunity to have a cigarette. Oh, hello, Jade. Just do hang around. I am going to be back in like 5 minutes or so. So I'll just sort up a little banner here. Banner. There we go. Half time. Be right back. So I'll be back literally in like a few minutes. I need to stretch and I need to have a cigarette. So I'd suggest if you are watching this football match, good opportunity. Get a little trip to the fridge and stock up on your beer supply and all that sort of thing. And I'll get back just before the second half kicks off, I expect. Okay, right. Back shortly. Hey, I'm back. Okay, so look at the chat. Oh, cool. Well, I'll send you the link, mate. We've got let me find you here. Here we go. You should have the link there, mate. Oh. So you see the Sweden and the Ukraine later. Obviously, I won't be sticking around for that, but Crouchy's year later. So I'm just watching what's on the BBC right now and Daily Euros podcast. Of course, yes, we got tennis going on at the moment. Now, that's definitely something I won't be live streaming. You don't need to worry about that. I'm not. That's why I like it when there's a football tournament on. I don't have to fucking worry about Wimbledon. I'm sorting myself out here. I am. Well, as I said, isn't the quite the epic football, any like the two epic football matches we had yesterday. Because those two games were fucking amazing. Especially Switzerland knocking out France was like, wow. You know, no one saw that coming. You do have the link, Will, by the way, if you're listening. I know you said the coffee's kicking in. I have sent you the link. So we've got this BBC studio here of Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer, Rio Ferdinand, and Jurgen Klinsmann. I gotta admit, I quite like Jurgen Klinsmann. I don't know. I found him quite likable. I have the commentary sort of running low in the second half. I find it a little. See, I think it seems a bit. The more you get up into the upper tiers of Wembley Stadium, the more spread out it seems to be. Okay, let's change the banner. Still the current score, isn't it? Oh, hello.
How's it going?
Hey, it's good, man. Thanks for joining us.
Awesome. I had to go find my Ireland jersey just to make everyone angry.
I didn't qualify.
No, they didn't.
I didn't even qualify.
I got this from my ex-wife. Both of her parents are from Ireland, and they're like, "Oh, you're so into jerseys," so they gave me this. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna wear this."
Yeah,
I'm gonna wear this one. It's, you know what? Honestly, I expected Germany to blow out England, so it's actually a good game.
I got to be honest. I still, obviously, I want England to win, but if I was going to make a prediction, my prediction, I still think Germany are likely to win this, but that's about. I got to be honest. That's about the best I've seen England play in this fucking tournament so far.
They're putting up a really good fight. I'm actually thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, I mean, because they've been really piss poor. So I mean, they've like, you know,
I'm not saying that Germany is like Brazil or Honduras, but there's certain teams that show up in America that if they show up, we know we're going to lose. Like if we're playing Brazil, we know we're going to lose.
Oh, trust me, if Germany show up in the United States, you're losing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, they are, you were. So it looks like they're coming out for the second half now. Then.
Awesome. I think it's awesome that you and I can watch the same thing live at the same time.
Yeah. I hope it is exactly the same time because I don't know. I might be a second or two ahead. I don't know.
I think I'm 5 seconds ahead.
Okay.
But it might be the delay on StreamYards, you know.
Yeah.
Because possibly. I hear your announcer and like that thing has already happened, you know.
I sort of have it on quietly in the background. I've got my TVs like literally right behind. Yeah, England just kicked off the second half. So
you know, I listen to a lot of radio, and you can't even coincide the television and the radio.
Yeah. See, I love listening to football on the radio. I think you got to be really quite good to paint the picture of what's going on for a radio commentary for football.
Absolutely. Let me see if my mic. Let me move this. I have my TV mounted up.
You got the English commentators. You got like American commentators on there. So.
No, I have the same commentators as you.
Okay, Mowbray and Jermaine Genius. Yeah. Right.
That's why I had to turn it down because like it was conflicting with the voices were conflicting because they were saying the same thing on Echo.
Yeah. So I've turned my TV right down. So I mean, you might just. I'm sure you probably just pick it up a bit through my microphone, but. Again,
this is way better of a game than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I really thought it'd be 2-0 by now. 3-0. I'm not optimistic when it comes to certain sports.
I'll tell you what. If it goes to a penalty shootout, England are fucked because Germany always fuck England in a penalty shootout. It's like a what in philosophical terms, it's what's called a metaphysical necessity.
Yep.
Dave, what's your mouth off for third quarter?
You know what? Soccer is huge in America too.
Yeah.
If you look at MLS, they fill their stadiums.
Yeah, it's taken off there. I mean, after the of course, you guys are like co-hosting the World Cup in a few years with Mexico and Canada, isn't it? Like
And here in Los Angeles, soccer is life. Yeah. People like there. We have the stadium.
Galaxy have always been the team that have signed like the biggest names from European football. Like
absolutely,
you know. I also remember when they signed David Beckham.
That was weird. I won't even lie. That was weird. What about, is his name Zoltan? Is that the guy's name?
Oh, Ibrahimovic.
There's this really eccentric guy that got put on the Galaxy.
Wow. Oh, Germany had a fucking shot there, and that was a hell of a save from Pickford.
Oh, absolutely. Boop. Oh, yeah, he saved it.
That was a fucking save and a half.
Oh.
That was going in.
Definitely. Oh.
Well, not very.
You know what? I actually know quite a few people from Germany. Quite a few, and they're probably all rooting. They're probably all rooting for the Germans right now. I actually have
nerdy. You should have been here for the first half. I explained this whole thing. The soccer football thing. We really need to stop giving Americans a hard time about that. Really,
like I said, it's at least in Southern California, soccer is huge here.
Yeah.
Like one of our football teams was playing at a soccer stadium until the stadium was built in Inglewood. So our
Yeah.
soccer stadiums are huge here too.
I mean, this is the biggest stadium in the UK without a doubt of any stadium.
That's Wembley, right?
Wembley, yeah.
Yeah.
I've only ever been to the. Well, I went to the old Wembley Stadium, which is literally was built over it.
Oh wow.
Which for a tour like one time. But one thing I've never been to Wembley for is a football match. I went to this one in 2015 for an AC/DC gig.
You know, it's really funny. When I think of Wembley, I think of WrestleMania and Freddie Mercury.
Well, was it SummerSlam, wasn't it? They sold out. Yeah, they sold out Wembley Stadium. The WWE did. Yeah.
And it was one of the only pay-per-views that I ever saw that was during the day, and it was outside.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, the last match was Bret Hart and the British Bulldog, wasn't it? And the British Bull, but it was really weird because there was a lot of the British fans were cheering for Bret Hart that day as well. It was really fucking weird.
I still cheer for Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fine, Jade. Jade, you're always welcome. I was just like, the Christian guy seems to have gone away. But I said, look, he's welcome to stay around. Just don't come in fucking preaching.
Trolls drive me crazy, and Christian trolls, I don't understand what they're doing with their lives.
Oh, Jesus. You fucking Christian trolls. Do you see that shit Darth Dawkins pulled?
Which part?
The face reveal prank he fucking pulled.
No, I did not.
We thought a couple of people thought he did this thing where he turned up on one of SJ's streams, right? And he was only there for like 3 or 4, like a couple of minutes. And then all of a sudden, like we thought there was a camera going. We saw a face, and it was there for a few seconds. Then he went back to his avatar. But he was doing this to fucking troll people. And it turned out this is a video he had got from a tiny little YouTuber who only had like 130 odd subscribers, who had fucking died of cancer, and that fucking prick decided to use that.
So Darth Dawkins has graduated.
He's an arsehole.
A whole other level of asshole. You don't take dead people's pictures. That's so disrespectful.
It would have been. You see, it would have been funny if he'd maybe just done another little bit of footage or something as someone like it. I mean, if it were me doing that sort of prank or whatever, a face reveal prank, I'd have had like a fucking celebrity or something.
Exactly.
Like that,
Exactly. My big reveal is when I put Walter as one of my stop screens.
Yeah.
You know, Darth Dawkins pisses me off. I don't understand that. What he said about Randolph, what he's said to Jen countless times. Darth Dawkins is a
nasty piece of work.
Yeah, he's a
he hasn't turned up here for a while because he turned up like he does when you're new. I was to see Jade's in the chat, and I said it will not be long, Jade. I guarantee you, he will turn up in your chats. Like,
oh yeah, they're getting close.
My word. Yeah, my word. Lucky escape there. So I think I'm a couple of seconds ahead of you here, but
the delays are funny though.
Yeah, basically, Jade, he turns up. Just tell him to fuck off. He's hey, Doug.
Hey, dog. I felt like
my word, that's unusual for Raheem Sterling back there in defence. Oh, Harry Kane's gone down. That's not good. he's like the best striker in English football, Harry Kane. But he's just been on I think because he's had an injury and stuff. He's just been on a bit of a slump recently, you know, and he can't seem to get out of it at the moment.
You know, I didn't even notice the pride stripe on their jerseys.
Yeah. I want to just say this as well. Anyone, you're English fan or a German fan in that stadium, any of you who booed when they took the knee at the start of this game, fuck you.
They had in hockey they have the same rule because in hockey they took the knee and they have pride flags and they kind of have the same rule.
Yeah, but this is the thing. What bothers me, they're not even taking the knee during the national anthem. They were quite respectful during the national anthems, and then just before the kickoff, both teams all took the knee. So I don't know what the fucking problem there is. I really don't know what people's fucking problem with that is.
You know, because I watch a lot of weird stuff, I heard more people in the UK complaining about it than in America.
Yeah. Well, they say all this shit about keeping politics out of sports. I'm like, dude, we sing national anthems before the fucking games. Those are that is political in nature.
In America, sports are political. Look at Major League Baseball. They took the All-Star game out of Georgia.
Yeah.
Let me put my headphones on. I'm starting to get an echo.
Yeah, no worries. This game seems to have gone to sleep a little bit recently in the last few minutes. It's just gone a bit. So this goes to extra time and penalties. Oh, fuck it. You know.
So in does it go straight to penalty kicks or is it overtime first?
No, yeah, you have what happens if it finishes level, you have 2 15-minute periods of extra, what we call extra time, and if it's still level at the end of that, it goes to a penalty shootout.
Same in hockey.
At one time they used to have like sudden death in extra time, but they got rid of that rule. I think mainly because they've just found teams actually, if anything, got more bloody defensive rather than actually going for the sudden death goal. So they got rid of the sudden death rule.
Oh,
Germany got a break on. Oh my word! Oh, good defending in the end, but good break for Germany there.
That was wow.
That's the thing about Germany, though, they can. This is a team I think that can just hit you out of nowhere.
I didn't want to say it, but they just seem like a step faster.
Okay, I can answer this question for you, Stu, because he's a racist and he wants to chant England, England, England.
And I'm wearing an Ireland national jersey just to tick off everybody.
Yeah. You ought to piss off English fans. You should have worn a bloody Argentine jersey or something like that. You know?
Oh, I bet I have one too if I really dig. Oh, that's funny. Oh,
it's cleared it, but this game's sort of it's thus far it seems to have not gone to sleep because the first half was quite even though there's no goals, the first half was quite entertaining, and it just seems to have gone back a bit into a bit of a not that much happening. Germany look better. Germany at the moment look way more likely to score than England.
Mm-hmm.
But that was sort of like what happened in the first half. Like the first 10, 15 minutes, Germany were all over England, and then England sort of got back into it, you know, and started putting stuff together. But, all right.
I have to say this is way more competitive than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And I tell you why, because I'm obsessed with hockey and my team used to be good and they suck now. So I know when they go out on the ice, they're gonna get throttled.
Yeah.
But when they put up a fight, I'm like, holy cow, we put up a fight tonight.
Really, if I'd known how good those two, two football matches yesterday were going to be, I'd have fucking live. If I'd known that, like, how good they were going to be, I would have live streamed them and we could have watched them.
Yeah, exactly.
They were fucking epic matches, both of them.
Absolutely.
Spain and Croatia was epic, and then Switzerland and France was fucking epic as well. It was like, yeah, both games finished 3-3 at the end, and Spain won 5-3 in extra time. Switzerland beat France on penalties at the end of it, but it was like, you know, the way both of those games could have been, it could have been like 10-all each. They were just, you know,
yeah, exactly. Oh. So, is it any physical contact? You get a card?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be. No, it's just supposed to be. This is supposed to be a contact sport, but they've clamped down a lot. I think on what you can and can't do.
Because like in basketball, they flop a lot. In soccer, do they flop?
Yeah, we call it diving in soccer. Yeah. But,
there's lots of diving going on here in America too.
Yeah, we call it diving here. They do like this. Football players do that a lot.
You can't get away with it in hockey because they can still legally fight, but they do it a lot in the NBA. There's a lot of flopping going on.
Yeah, but I mean, it's one of those things. If you end up kicking the player and not the ball, it's a foul, you know. But good little build up from England. That's it. Get it in the. Oh, that was a crap ball. That was crap. A good little build up there, England. They just had a crap final ball in the box. I think I want him to bring Jack Grealish on because I think that's a player who could actually like open it up for England a bit. But
are these the same people that started the game?
Pretty much. I don't think there's been any substitutions yet.
Wow, that's pretty hardcore. I'll give you respect for that. That's really hardcore.
Well, normally you're only allowed 3 substitutions in a game, but I think they may have just upped this to 5 substitutions now. But yeah, this is why, in a way, that it's not as fast paced as, like, say, basketball or ice hockey, because you know you pretty much got unlimited substitutions, haven't you? You know,
yeah, especially in hockey, it's whenever the puck is cleared, you can literally switch your whole line as long as there's one person on the ice.
And you've got to bear in mind, but like both a hockey rink and a basketball court are going to fit in the fucking corner of a soccer field.
The thing that trips me out about hockey is that hockey is very much like soccer.
Yeah,
it's literally this to the point where hockey players play soccer in the hallways of the hockey stadiums. At least here in LA, it's like not rare to see a soccer ball at all. Oh wow!
Oh, that wasn't a good clearance. I tell you what, at one time in this sport, the goalkeeper used to be able to pick up back passes, and I think that's the best fucking rule that was ever introduced into football, was the goalkeeper couldn't pick up a back pass.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to hate watching games in the bloody 1980s of a team getting a 1-0 lead. The goalkeeper would throw it out to a defender, who'd kick it back to the goalkeeper, who'd try and hold on to the ball for as long as he could fucking get away with it.
You just described 80s soccer. That is totally 80s soccer.
Yeah,
I watch a lot of old games because of YouTube. I watch a lot of old soccer games and hockey games. And it's amazing how much the rules have changed over the years. Even when I went back and watched the old like 94 Cup, any of it, the rules, like everything is kind of.
You probably see as well. You watch some older soccer, how much more physical in terms of physical contact.
Oh yeah.
You could
Oh
get away
yeah.
with.
And I was obsessed with like the Colombia team, the Brazilian teams of the late 80s and early 90s.
Yeah.
So I go back and watch a lot of their matches.
Colombia had a really good team, and then they really didn't deliver at the World Cup. But
Their
that is-
94 run was one of the most depressing stories. If you ever watch a documentary,
yeah,
They're-
Andres Escobar, yeah, that was disgusting.
just
That's heartbreak. That was heartbreaking.
the day it happened, it was big news here. Okay, so is that considered a flop or is that real?
Yeah, let's have a look. Hold on, they're not replaying this. I just had my
He kind of ran through them, you know.
Let's put it this way: a lot of the time, there's like real contact. It really is a foul, but how can we say it? They kind of make the most of it.
Yeah.
We say it's
in the NFL, they say there could be a holding penalty on every play.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Ooh, that would be cool, Nerdy, if you had a battle royale. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Actually, I'll try to. What was the bloody? There was a demo game released by Sensible Software in the 90s for the Amiga, and it was a cross between Sensible Soccer and Cannon Fodder, which was their two big video games at the time. And it was like you played like a game of Sensible Soccer, only that the ball was a hand grenade. and it would every so often randomly go off and kill half the squads of both sides. And so it was like two ways of winning. Either you score the first goal wins, or whoever has the most players left alive at the end of the game wins. It's fucking hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. Sensible Software had some great sense of humor about their fucking their video games.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, they just did a demo game, which was a cross between Sensible Soccer and Cannon Fodder.
Oh, Doc, you're totally fucked. Why? I love you, Doc. Whatever's going on, I'm here for you. We not lose. Still 0-0.
No, not yet. Give it time.
Hey, I don't believe in hope or faith, but you can always wish.
Right, Gareth, good call. Jack Grealish is going to come on. Germany, I think both teams are about to make a change now. So. Yeah, Dave does not give a shit about football, but even he knows what happens when England's in penalty shootouts.
See, that's why sports,
especially to Germany, we always fucking lose on penalties to Germany. Oh, no.
I laughed when, did you see how the World War II veteran came out and asked people not to boo the Germans?
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, at least they're trying,
Yeah. Well, it's a brilliant. I've actually apparently there's been a film made about this guy, but and I've yet to watch it. But there was a famous story about a German former German paratrooper in World War II called Bert Trautmann, who came to England after the war, became a professional football player for Manchester City. He was a goalkeeper, and he was initially booed by people because there was still a lot of hostility over the war and that. Mm-hmm. But he was so damn good and so damn just brave the way he went in for stuff that they're taking Saka off.
Wow.
Okay, which is weird because Saka's been good, but Grealish, this guy, I really rate this guy, Grealish.
The crowd's freaking out because they're bringing in Grealish again. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. But
Bert Trautmann, he ended up playing in the 1956 FA Cup final. It was a cross came in or something. He had a massive collision with this player from the other team.
Oh, wow.
He was out for several minutes. And he was clearly like, fuck, but he said, no, I'm finishing the game, and still went in there and, was like, still every time a ball went into the box, he was trying to catch it. It wasn't till after the game when the doctors had a look at him, and they found out he had a broken neck.
That's hardcore.
And it's like the slightest tap in the wrong way would have killed him.
Oh, that's hardcore.
And he kept going and won, and this team won the FA Cup with the goalkeeper with a fucking broken neck.
That's the most manly stuff. That's hardcore. I respect the hell out of that.
Mm. We say that Grealish, the first thing he comes on and does is foul another fucking German player.
I saw that. Oh, wow. What's the weather like over there?
David Beckham's penalty from Nuance is, I believe, they all left it. I don't know how that would be quite a miracle, Dog, because David Beckham was not in the England team in Euro '96. So. So I don't know quite when you're thinking about, but yeah, David Beckham was not in that Euro '96 team. Just before he sort of broke into the England team. That's the one time when I was 16 years old, I really, really got massively invested in the tournament. It was Euro '96 because I really thought England were going to win it. And guess who knocked us out on penalties? It was the Germans.
Ouch. Ouch.
Oh, one of their players has been booked. Let's have a look at this. What's that? Oh, yeah, that was a late challenge, yeah. But let's have a look here. Yeah, I think he made the most of that one. But, yeah,
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, is that a dive?
Yeah, it sort of is, isn't it? Is it? He fouled him, and it was a bad foul. But do I think he's overreacting to it? Yes.
Okay.
Mind you, I tell you, actually getting caught down there with a pair of football studs is not nice. Actually, I will say that. Greyman's, as long as Rice scores his penalty, I'm having it. Kevin Keegan or go home was the only footballer. Hey, dude, nerdy, I'm very familiar with Kevin Keegan, mate. I'm a Southampton fan. He played for us for a couple of years. We actually signed him when he was like the European Footballer of the Year. It was like the one time in history that my club ever like signed one of the biggest players in the world. You know.
Oh, I need a tripper jersey because that means something different in America when you call someone a tripper.
Oh, Kieran Trippier, yeah. Oh, he's fucking, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Now. Yeah, so what happened there? Oh, I think he's pulled a muscle or something.
Oh, he pulled it on the inside too because he was grabbing.
It looks like he's had it just put like tweaked a muscle there or something. Mind you, it looks like he's getting up okay. So I can see this. The trouble is now because the first half was like really entertaining. This second half has not been anywhere near as good. But I could almost just see this being 0-0 and penalties all the fucking way now. And you just know in that situation it's going to be the Germans.
How much would it be national news if England won today, though?
I think Dave said something in the culture earlier. If England win a penalty shootout against Germany, it is a sign of the apocalypse. So, stupid question. What do Americans call football? What? Okay. Well, yeah, we've had this. Actually, you probably missed it. We had this conversation during the first half about football, soccer thing. You know, I said because I know a bit about the history of the game of foot, and there's various different kinds of football, and the way this game's. Yes. Sorry, England scored.
Oh, goal!
Raheem Sterling again.
Goal!
Sorry.
Oh, the apocalypse is coming! The apocalypse is coming!
Only if this goes to extra time in penalties and England win.
I am on a delay. Oh, that was awesome.
That's a well worked goal. That came out of nowhere. I wasn't paying attention for a second, and I was like, "Fuck me, England's got a goal."
Like I said,
Raheem Sterling again. Sterling's been our player this tournament.
So in America, when our sports teams win, we burn down half the city. Yeah. Is that going to happen if you guys win tonight?
No, we normally do that if we lose. Okay.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Hold on. Just tell me this isn't a VAR thing. It looks fine. I didn't see them say anything about VAR, so that looks fine. It was a really well worked move.
It was clean, too.
Oh, thank you, Dave. Yes, indeed. Thank you, indeed, Dave. Yes, I'll amend that straight away.
Oh, look at the crowd. Heck yeah. That's why sports are awesome. That's why sports is, even if you're not into sports is amazing. Like right now, the Stanley Cup is going on. My team's not in it. I watch every game because it's just amazing, you know.
What is the is it best of 7? Is it Stanley Cup or?
Yeah.
So I know that's I know that's the same thing with basketball and baseball. It's best of 7, isn't it, or something?
It's always the best of 7, but in the playoff structure, the first rounds will be best of 5.
Let's have a look here. What happened? England player got booked. Oh, just outside the area, but this is going to be a nice. This is going to be a good free kick position for Germany here. He did trip him. It wasn't
big time, and he was even looking like, "Hey, I got tripped."
This is a good range for a free kick as well. Nerdy's just says he's happy watching you watch sports.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Nerdy.
There we go. Oh. Okay.
Oof.
So far, so good. But we got about 12 minutes plus whatever stoppage time at the end.
So now's the countdown.
Yeah. It's going to be a long fucking 12 minutes.
I always feel like that when my team's up. I'm like, oh, we're up too early. We're up too early. It's the old adage, you don't celebrate until the last whistle.
Absolutely not. That was a really, that's a really good series of because Sterling started that whole move, and then he, 3 or 4 more passes later, he ended up on.
Oh, that was so clean. That's
just a well worked goal. He is literally the only we've scored 3 goals in this whole tournament. He is scored all 3 of them.
Yeah, 3 goals in 4 matches.
Literally, no other player in the England team is scoring goals.
Yeah, I'd have him on right now. I'd have him on the field. Oh, wow. Get it out of there.
See, like I said, normally I would be up the pub watching this, right? It'd be no question about it. I'd be at a pub somewhere watching this, but because it's all like the COVID restrictions and so on, you just know not every table is going to be booked, you know?
Oh, same thing happens here when the Dodgers play. Same thing. You can't get a seat anywhere that has a television.
Normally I'm quite happy to stand in a really like crowded pub and a football match is going on, but you just can't do that with the COVID, you know.
You know, it's really funny that you would say this. This is the first year I haven't bought season tickets for the Kings for next year because I'm scared of going back to the stadium next year.
So where do they play? Do they play in the sports arena or
They play in the Staples Center. The Staples Center was built to replace the sports arena.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm trying to what's the other indoor stadium in LA?
The Forum was famous.
Forum.
But they just built a $20 or $30 billion stadium.
So it's the Staples Center, like right next to the Coliseum as well. Like the
no.
Oh no, we're in Germany. Oh no, no. Oh, you missed it.
Oh, he knows that's his last chance. He knows.
He's still got 10 minutes.
I know.
That's what I think Germany can get. That was bad play from England, really. Bad back pass, and look at what the fuck happened.
That's why I say with the Germans.
Germany, you can never. This is the thing with Germany. You can never fucking write them off. You never. Not unless you're about 4 or 5 goals up. Just do not write the Germans off.
Oh. So the Coliseum is in South LA, and they started building stadiums away from South LA.
Okay.
Just because of it's socioeconomic and political, but like they don't have the space anymore. But they built this stadium in Inglewood, and it's unreal. It's unreal. It's where the Chargers and the Rams play.
Okay.
I honestly, it's almost better than Texas Stadium.
Because I was going to say, because the football teams used to play in the.
Yeah, they did for a long time, but the Coliseum is built for an Olympic size audience, so it's built for hundreds and thousands of people. You're junk shopping. Germany, the Germans are getting more aggressive. And Dave, I had some neighbors that were German, and they were super aggressive. I'm kidding, not kidding. Great. All right, so it's 1-0 England right now. Everybody, hold on to your butts. Can I play the commentary? I don't know. How long can I play the commentary? You can tell the people in the UK are excited, though. Oh, that was close. Well,
Sure, he screamed out something to the fans on the far side as well there. This is manic, isn't it? In here now.
Everybody's holding their breath to the end of the game, to the end of the match now.
Almost too tough to watch, I think. Some fans have moved teams as the clock ticks around towards 84 minutes. Struggled to make an impact so far in this tournament, which was maybe part of the reason that he was left out by the coach today. Close to help it forward, Gnabry to help it up, but not accurately.
Oh!
Kane.
How much more time?
Two tired legs out there now.
You know, it's ironic that the American is now doing commentary.
At this point, which is easy for us to say here. Germany in search of a bit of inspiration.
Yeah, the Germans need some inspiration because they're about to lose.
Wasn't particularly good a few moments ago when they gave that chance to Thomas Müller.
I want to know how much of the UK, how many people are going to freak out if England. Oh! Oh, go!
Yes! Oh, sorry, I'm back. My internet just came back.
Oh!
My internet died, but I'm back for that.
That was levitate. That was my evil plan, Dave. Little room. That's a little wiggle room. Oh, goal! Uruguay scored, Dave. Uruguay. Oh!
Surely, England are through to the quarterfinals. Here's Gnabry giving it away. Shaw wins it back. And he takes the right pass, just gets it out to Grealish. And there's the ball played into the box.
Oh, that was sick.
Will be checked, of course.
A header. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful.
Down and into the corner. No stopping that. Even for a goalkeeper as good as
No. Oh, ironic. It's ironic because we thought England was going to get smashed today, and here we are. Kane, that was a beautiful header. That guy's getting laid tonight. Oh, look at the German players' faces. Poor guy.
Massive moment in the game. By the way, Luke Shaw involved.
Oh, that was beautiful.
As well. Declan Rice, who has had an outstanding game in England's midfield, is coming on. He will sleep well tonight. Jordan Henderson coming on, who's been injured since February and has only played a half.
You know what, Doc? That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, that was spectacular. That was spectacular. And everybody thought England was going to lose today, and here we are.
Real finish. Ginter's gone on, and Ray Chan has come on. There's Leroy Sané, as we keep you up to date with the ever-changing cast list.
Yeah, they switched their whole team out because they got to score two goals now.
Here's Gareth Southgate, about to rid himself of the demons of 1996 and his missed penalty.
You know it's demons if they're bringing up 1996.
The biggest change Germany have made is that Hummels, I think, is going to.
Oh, Dave, don't say you can't lose.
Is that Yogi Love's last throw of the dice?
4 minutes? That's ages. If you ask the doctor, he would tell you to get knitting and bring him a television.
Goes down. Maguire hasn't taken some kind of a knock. He looked a little bit the worse for wear.
Oh, come on.
Picked up that booking as well.
What I want to know is what is everybody chanting in the stands?
Chant is football's coming home, which was the England theme song of 1996.
There you go.
As it was Germany who adopted it and sang it from a balcony when they went home. To some somewhat confused German fans. Shaw gets that away. It was only a week ago, Graham Souness, the famous Scottish footballer, said that football won't be coming home with a team like this. But it still might not be, because there's plenty of work left in this game.
You see, this was worth waking up early and drinking a tub of coffee.
Germany won't lie down. They'll keep going at this. Maguire.
Oh!
Miscue from Goretzka, who saved Germany's face.
That was kind of a desperate kick. Let's be real. They're trying really hard right now. That was kind of a desperate
He
kick.
always looks the same, doesn't he? Yogi Löw, win, lose, or draw. They've had so many triumphs over England. They've broken England's hearts so many times. 1970, 1990, 1996.
1970, 1990, 1996.
Yeah, you can see how
No, but who's counting, right?
he was offside for
Oof.
two reasons. Mainly because he was behind the ball. What a moment for him.
Shouldn't somebody be chanting Augie Augie something, or is that the wrong side of town?
Rudiger.
Oh, good, dog. You only got 10 hours left. You can get out of Twitter jail.
In stoppage time. Stranger things have happened, not many. That's up towards Wilmot. Tries to get the knock on Müller, who's in there again.
Oh! Oh!
Kimmich.
Get it out of there! Get it out of there!
The overhead effort. Havertz couldn't quite get the touch. It's a story really for Germany of what might have been the chance for Timo Werner in the first half, and the massive one.
What happened to my... Oh, here's my lighter.
Both not taken, and at this level, if you don't take those chances, he knows it, there's usually a price to pay. Well, I don't think there's been too much between the two teams. They're going to make another substitution now, but...
Oh, that guy looks 16.
A couple of chances. Germany haven't taken theirs, and that's the only difference between these two teams. Jamal Musiala.
This has actually turned out to be an excellent game.
Youth football for England.
Aw.
He's chosen England. He's chosen
Little German girls crying. Welcome to sports. It's not for the faint of heart. Oh, that German player is just... I don't speak German, but I know what he's saying.
In all his considerable sense of humour to cope with the memories of that big miss when it was only 1-0. It would have been an equaliser. Grealish is on the chase here. Oh, yeah, got there first.
I want to know how many people are going to be riding tonight. Or AKA celebrating.
4 minutes. Got producer Freddie for that. So much going on.
Ooh!
England just getting everybody back behind the ball. Gross knows it needs to go forward quickly, and Pickford shouts out even above the din of 45,000 fans, that's mine. He's been important too for England. There's David Beckham, who starred so many times.
Oh, no one cares about Beckham. Is this the part where they start showing up all of the washed up footballers that are celebrating?
Germany have a free kick.
Very true, nerdy. Very true. Can you hear Germany sing? No. You can hear Germany sing. We can't hear a fucking thing.
Tony Kroos to take it. Is this the last act, though, of the drama that's unfolded at Wembley today?
Get it out of there!
Henderson helps out. England haven't beaten Germany at Wembley since 1974.
1974 was the last time England beat Germany.
It's only a friendly, though. This much bigger. Maguire wins that one. The referee looks at his watch.
Uh-oh.
England on the verge of what would be a massive national celebration. Quarter-final in Rome beckons against the winners of the Sweden-Ukraine game. Played deep.
You got to forgive me. I'm on a delay, so I'm going to celebrate a little, like 20 seconds later. A British tar is a soaring soul, free as a mountain bird. And you know what? Everybody thought England was going to lose today. Here we are.
Three times winners of the Euros in the past.
Wow.
Well, England, you have to say, they defended well for most of the game, all over the pitch. Yes, Germany missed a couple of chances.
Hey, am I coming through okay?
Hey, there you are. All right, I'll put the TV on mute now.
What,
That was
my internet.
That was amazing. That was worth
Fuck
getting
my
up.
internet. Yeah, I still have the TV going on in the background. What an upset. Let me edit this. Wow. I briefly got my internet back for like a few seconds when England scored the second goal.
That was amazing. That was a great match. Wow.
Yeah. That's an upset too.
That was worth getting up for. That was beautiful.
I'm glad to see Harry Kane score a goal because, as I said, he's been on a slump as of late. Anyway, thanks for holding the fort down, Will.
No worries. I'm here for you.
What a time for my fucking internet to just die. Just died on me. And it's been like ages trying to get it. I had to just reboot everything and oh, it's a fucking nightmare.
That was insane. I expected the score to be completely flipped. When I saw Germany yesterday, I was like, "Ooh, this isn't going to end well."
I said at the beginning of the stream, my prediction was that Germany was going to win this match.
Mm-hmm. It was unreal. That was unreal.
I just said 2-0 to Germany to be as a prediction before this game, probably not 2-0 to England.
So, how much of an upset is this? Is this huge?
It's not like it's not the biggest upset of compared to like Switzerland knocking out France yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
This is relatively not that much of an upset. I especially technically on paper, England beating Germany isn't an upset at all. But it's just knowing the history of this fixture and the times Germany have always managed to get the better of England over the last 30 years in international football. It's but Switzerland knocking out France was the big upset yesterday. Because I didn't think anybody could beat France.
Neither did I.
Anyone.
Neither did I. I agree with you.
But Denmark looked bloody good as well. Denmark looked like they got a good side. And the Holland got knocked out by the Czech Republic. That's an upset as well.
Wow. I did not expect this. Wow. I did not expect it to be 2-0.
So,
wow.
What this means? So this means England are in the quarterfinals. So there's only one. So which teams are? So Sweden and the Ukraine to play later tonight. I'm trying to think who's got through to the. Who's got through? England got through. Switzerland got through.
I think I'm a year older. I'm a year older than Prince William, and he looks like he's 145.
Yeah. He looks older than me. He's fucking younger than me.
No, they keep on showing him, and I'm like, as a William, I always have to look out for my fellow Williams, and he looks like I have the same hairline as Prince William. He just needs to go bald. He needs to accept it.
Well, I tell you, this little joke I used to say about. I was asked a question at a pub quiz about what's the name of the princess that Shrek married. Apparently, the answer isn't Kate Middleton.
Oh,
See if let's have a little look. See, I'm going to have a little look. So, Sweden.
I find it ironic.
So Sweden and Ukraine are still to be decided. So I guess England are playing whoever win either Sweden or the Ukraine. The Czech Republic and Denmark is one of them. Belgium and Italy. Spain and Switzerland. To be honest, out of those, I kind of fancy Italy right now. Out of the teams left.
Sweden and Ukraine are playing in like a half an hour.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to stay live for that. I'll probably
I know.
But actually, I think Will, I'm going to bring. I mean, if you want to chat for a little while afterwards, it's cool. But I think I'm actually going to bring this stream to an end.
Okay, this was fun.
Will, thanks for joining me, and especially thanks for holding the fort while my internet died. That would have been a fucking disaster if I'd been by myself and missed the last 10 minutes of the fucking match. Thanks for jumping. Thanks for everyone who's been in the chat. And I know that, probably a lot of you aren't sports fans, but yeah, England live to fight another day.
Wow.
That's a bit of a surprise, I think, to a lot of people, myself included, because I had Germany down to win this game. I really did. So, okay. Will, as you're here, you got anything you want to plug?
Well, Jen is having a stream tonight at, I believe, 6:00 West Coast time. Wednesdays, Maddie from Science Side Up, Sam Chaos, and myself, we have the Pub Religion podcast on Sam Chaos's channel. And I believe this Thursday we're gonna have a sewing circle because Jen has life.
Yeah. So, sub to Will's channel if you haven't already. I don't have anything planned on paper at the moment. I don't have anything definite down. But obviously, look out for me on other channels. I occasionally show up on Critical Questions, although I don't think I'm there tonight. I might occasionally show up on Jen's channel or on Will's channel.
Yeah, you show up in the circle. You do.
I do occasionally show up on One Ring's channel for Media Musings as well. So all channels to please check out. And as Doc says, the end has come. Abandon all hope. Yes, England has actually beaten fucking Germany at a tournament. It actually happened since the first time since fucking 20 years. The
end is nigh. The end is nigh.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks very much, everyone who sat along. I'm going to end the broadcast. See you later. Salute.